eksena yung puhunan. And any favorite scene na dito sa Post House na gusto niyo kaming bigyan ng teaser para abangan namin pag pinanood namin? Ayun, iba ba yung preparation ng isang artista ng horror? At saka any favorite scene na abangan namin pag pinanood na namin yung Post House?
In terms of like creating the character, it's not much different naman kumpara sa ibang projects, right? Especially since it's much closer to reality when you do horror. It's just that mas emphasized yung flaws ng tao na yan. Ako kasi, a lot of the characterization happens with my director and my writer before the whole thing, and then it's finished off on the set when the costume's on, when I'm talking with my co-actors, when I see how they are, doon ko na makompleto yung mundo ko. And that's the only time it happens. It's just as fun for me, but I'd be lying if I said it's not a little bit easier. It's kind of easier for me, at least this style of filmmaking. Kasi camera angles alone, it's really about building an atmosphere. And so really, in a horror shot like this, you're just characters move, you're just bodies moving in a plane. It's not much here, so it's favorable, but at the same time, it's exciting because I don't really get to work in projects shot this way either. And that's really interesting. My favorite part is, I don't even know about it. You saw a snippet of it. It was Bea's close-up towards the end of her thing. But that's probably my favorite because it was. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. There's this one-on-one scene that we have. It's my favorite.
Okay.
Because how do I explain this? No, it's how it was. It was how it was shot. I've never experienced relating with my co-actor or actress na ganun yung blocking. Tapos ang haba, and ang saya. And I think you feel the same way. Yeah. Ganun na lang. Ganun na lang.
Okay.
Ako po, preparation. Para sa amin, nag-script reading po kami, syempre. So siguro yun na rin yung pagtatanong kina Direk kung about our characters, about our relationship, and the relationship between our other co-actors. And siguro po yung pag-prepare din ng mga pagsigaw. Kasi kanyari, syempre sa horror, maraming sigaw. So kapag nagtitake, tinatanong ko kina Direk, okay ba yung sigaw ko? Kasi minsan, nagiging sobrang tinis po ng boses ko. So baka kapag sa sinihan, nakakatulig na pala yung sigaw. So, parang naging very conscious po ako doon. Yung favorite scene ko, one of my favorites, is, kasi dito sa Post House, it's like a film within a film. So, kung meron pong, yung kumbaga kung paano gumawa ng pelikula dati, like literal film, with a moviola, ano bang tawag doon? Moviola machine? Editing machine, yung mga ganon, kasi first time kong makakita ng ganon na umaandar, na kapag pinapanood mo yung film na gumaganon yung film, first time ko pong nakakita din nun. So, and it's nice also, syempre yung mga generation, yung mga mas younger, di ba, na magandang makita din nila kung paano gumawa ng mga pelikula noon, na hindi lang puro digital.
Thank you and congratulations. Thank you.
Alright, very well said.
Actually, nung wrap up. Kasi many of yung staff ko, nakatrabaho na rin yung kuya ko before. Ang unang tinanong ko sa kanila is, sino sa amin mas chill on set? Tapos, I think unanimously naman sa amin na ako naman. And I think, it just shows na how, maybe I enjoyed it too much. I enjoyed yung process too much. Of course, being yung first to, a bit passionate, syempre, and I was experimenting a lot. No? But of course, being a studio film rin, I had like
responsibilities rin to think about. But as much as possible, I made it very, kumbaga priority talaga na just have as much fun sa first film ko. And no, of course, I don't want this to sound wrong, pero I found it easier than expected, no? Going into it, parang dalawang fears, anxieties, na a lot of things would go wrong. But I don't know if it's sheer luck, no? Or like, ang galing lang talaga ng team ko and actors, no? That surprisingly went really smoothly, no? So, I'd like to say, parang even though I want to say na marami akong natutunan, no, on set. Yung mistakes and problems that arose, no? Though very few actually happened for me doing it that much. But the important thing is, sobrang proud ako sa kinalabasan. I'm very, very happy with it. Being my first film. Yeah. And of course, yung parang adjustment period from being actually directing this time from being just an editor, viewing it lang on the screen. Iba na talaga kung pag nakikita mo na yung set, the actual actors being there.
How about direct me?
It wants to add something.
Yeah, gusto ko rin i-bring up yung observation nga namin sa set ni Nikos, very efficient, very mabilis, maaga mag-pack up, nasusundan yung work hours, and yet very polished yung gawa. And I think a lot of the credit syempre sa vision ni Nikos, ang laking tulong na napaka-linear na yung nag-isip ng concept, yung nagsulat, siya na rin yung mag-edit, siya na rin mag-direct. So alam na niya yung kailangan niya na walang wasted shots or sequences. And yung team niya, sobrang galing experienced team. Gusto ko rin i-bring up na yung producer lagi on set is si Iana Bernardes na sanay na rin actress rin and producer, and sanay na rin siya sa mga very contained horror films. And nasusupport niya yung medyo auteur vision ng mga filmmakers. So, ang laking tulong ng team, and napakahirap gumawa ng genre movie, lalo na with limited resources dito sa Philippines. Ang daming moving parts, di ba? Compared to a drama, we have prosthetics, we have stunts, we have may film element pa, may props na very, di ba, mechanical, ang daming kailangan. So, to pull it off as efficiently as they did, ang laking testament yun sa skill set talaga ng Filipino film workers and doing it under the right, proper time frame where everyone gets to rest and, do it well. I think ang laking, win for a new filmmaker. So, kunin namin si Nikos ulit.
Thank you and congratulations, bro.
Meron po eksena na parang kasi magugulatin po akong tao. Mabilis po akong tumili. Tsaka tumitili po ako. So hindi po siya basta parang ang hirap explain. Pero meron isang eksena na take kami, serious kami syempre. Tapos biglang may nahulog na something. Tapos po as in nataranda po talaga ako, tumakbo po ako palabas ng camera nang tumitili. Sabi niya, sayang, sana nagamit natin. Kaya lang po, hindi ko gano'n po, hindi po siya pang horror. Parang naging comic. Pero yun, siguro yung mga gano'n na gulat, na wala naman daw naghulog, hinulog. Wala naman daw po nahulog lang daw bigla. So siguro, things like that. And, tsaka nakakatakot po talaga, ang galing po nung production design. Kasi, parang with the location, with our location.
Saan yung location? Saan yung location niya?
Ayaw sana namin spoil.
Somewhere there. Pero with our location, they really, visualize, at hindi lang visual, talagang naramdaman talaga namin. Ang galing po nung, parang, I feel like it's very simple, pero ramdam and nakakatakot. Viva Cafe. Dito po kami nag-shoot siya.
Saka konti lang yung tao sa set kaya parang nakakatakot talaga. parang hindi malag yung
Opo. Tsaka siguro yung nakakatakot din doon. Meron po kasing isang room doon na sobrang init.
Oh, yeah.
As in, parang po habang nagtitake po kami, sauna. So parang tuwing papasok kami doon, ito na naman, gano'n. Pero wala namang scary po talaga.
Baka may gusto kami.
Same lang po talaga. Exactly the same. The location helped a lot. The lighting, especially the flickering, all the effects. Like I mentioned kanina, they had it down and alam na nila kung anong gagawin nila. So we literally just walked into the set and, dito ba tayo gagalaw? Okay, gets na namin.
Okay, last question.